Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we have created one of the table as a about, that means a class as a about, and here I have added some of the table field as a title field, description field, images, and also with this model I added that a type, that means that title will be as a character field, description will be as a text field, and also the images, right? And here also I added our upload to one of the Python library, and for this, if you want to access it, you have to install one of the package as a pillow package. So how can you install that pillow package? I have already discussed about that things with you, right? So now we are ready to go. So now I want to migrate it. So before migrate it, I want to actually register it. That means I want to register our this table in our index, that is our admin. Right, so into the admin area I want to pass some of the information to our admin that I want to create another table. So that is the things I want to do on here. For doing this, first of all, here you have to input your these models, right? That means into the models area I have created this one. So here we have to input it. So better. So here I want to add it as a from that will be in our the same position, that means the models. So I just simply added as a dot and the models. So from to this models I want to input our which class. I have already created one of the class as a about, right? So now I just simply name our this class name. So if you have that multiple class, you can add that multiple class with using that comma. Okay, so right now I have only one, so for the reasons I just name it as a about. And now also you have to register it. You can say they have also some of the command as a register your model here. So now I want to register it. So if you want to register it, that will be as a admin and the site, admin site and the register, admin site register, and to the site register here you have to put that name. So that means your model name. So I just simply name it will be as a about. Okay, so now if you click as a save all, and now if you go to your admin, click as a refresh, yes, you can see friend, now automatically it's now visible our about, and by default it's automatically added another s on here, but because of all you can see I added our name, that means the class name will be as a about, but it's now showing as a about. Okay, and also showing as the index means that will be our application name. Okay, so that is our application name. So here it's now visible because of all I have created our application name as the index, right? I hope it's very much clear to you. So now we are ready to migrate it. So before migrate, I save it again. Now open our path, that means that is our Django, and the portfolio, that is our portfolio, right? So if you want to migrate it, first of all here you have to make that, you don't need to do anything, you can do two different way. Literally I will also show you that things with the different way. So right now I just main it as a Python. Okay, Python manage.py, and then you have to write as a make migrations. Okay, make migrations. So when you run it as a Python manage.py and then make migrations, and if you now click as a enter, now you can see it's automatically migrated, ready for our migrate for our index, and also it's created one of the model, that means the model as a about, right? So now I want to initialize this one. That means if you now go to our index into the migration area, here you can see that is our init, and then it automatically is initialize one of the table. So that is our initialized table as a name, and that is all that our field. Okay, and here one things I missed because if you go to our model, into the model area in Laravel, what exactly we did in Laravel, we first of all we take one of the ID, right? That means the primary ID. So here in Django you don't need to add any primary ID, automatically it should be created one of the primary ID for you. Okay, so here you don't need to do anything for a specific for another table for the primary key. So you can see by default it's automatically added one of the primary key. So right now that is our initialized file. So now I want to actually migrate our this file. So if you want to migrate it, then you have to write down as a Python and then manage.py and then migrate. So I just simply added as a Python manage.py. With this manage.py I want to migrate, and now if you click as a enter, Yes, you can see it's now showing as an operation to perform our this one, and our this table is now successfully created. So here now everything is ready. So now if you go to our site, and now if you refresh it and now go to our about, you can see that is actually our about. And here if you go to our add about, yes, now you can see friend, I hope it should be now visible, very much clear to you. So that is our title. I have created one of the field as a title, that is our description field, and also there is another field as an image. So from here you can insert this data and you can save it, right? So that is actually our 3 fields. So here I just simply added the 3 field, and now it's now successfully created our 3 field on here. So how can save this data, and also how can add that images path? So step by step in our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.